It was something that I never imagined I would see in my lifetime. You see these things on TV and you see the horror. It's really scary when it hits home and it's in your own backyard.
It was around 1:30 p.m. last Saturday when the Muskingum County Dog Pound requested assistance from the Muskingum County Animal Shelter. Hostetler says the dog pound didn't have the means to transport 37 dogs found at the 970 Lent Road home.
The animals were starved, suffering from malnutrition, dehydration, parasite infestation, ringworm. They were very feral. You couldn't touch them.
Hostetler says crews also found dead dogs and evidence that other dogs had been eaten. He says the sights and smells of the home made it a horrible situation. The 37 dogs were taken to the animal shelter and evaluated. Hostetler says he was forced to make a difficult decision regarding 28 of those dogs.
They were in such poor condition. The humane thing to do at that time was to euthanize them.
One of only a handful of dogs that survived the ordeal is Molly. Hostetler says while she has lost one eye, she's as lovable and playful as any of the other dogs. He says it looks as though the incident occurred because the two homeowners could barely take care of themselves, let alone the animals at their home. He says neighbors made numerous calls about the situation asking for help, but he says the law doesn't do much to protect animals.
The law requires them to have food, water, and some type of shelter. Might not be what we think is the best for the animal, but unfortunately the law says that that's adequate.
Hostetler says it wasn't until one of the owners fell and hurt himself that EMS responders notified the dog pound of the situation. Hostetler says it's sometimes hard to determine animal negligence or abuse.
Does the animal look like it's starving? Do you see food and water bowls? Does it have proper shelter to get in out of the elements?
Hostetler says if you do see signs of negligence or abuse, contact the animal shelter at 740-452-1077. I'm Emily Baird for WHIZ News.